Hi everyone, it's Adrian. This is part 2 for the deck set I'll be using for August 2017. I'm sorry if I sound a little different. It did take a while to upload part 1, so I had to wait for that to delete it so I could start this video. So I am a little tired. I hope that I can get the rest of the decks done in this video. So the one that I'll be showing is kept in a fanny pack right now, and I love this fanny pack so much. I got it recently at Savers. I was waiting to get a versatile one that I could use on a day-to-day basis if I wanted to. So I'm really happy about it. And also I mainly got it so I can carry tarot decks, and so it would be easier if I wanted to carry light, if I don't want to carry a bag, or if I want to go on a nature walk, and I tend to do that a lot, so it's very convenient. So this deck is the Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot. You can see this is the backing, and the cardstock is thick, which I try to make more flexible when I shuffle it. It's laminated, and it does have more of a rough edge, so I try to break it in as much as I can so it's not as rough when I shuffle it. So this deck is more of an environmental deck. I love it. I use it on a day-to-day basis. I know I'll use it year-round because there's also countries that have tropical weather year-round too, and then the different seasons in different parts of the world. There are symbols on the sides of the pictures, and I may do a video for this deck because I use it a lot. There's historical people and places, different locations in Hawaii, different symbols and pictures that go with the culture. It definitely feels like a native ancestral deck that I connect to so well. And this is the book. I really like the book. It's a nice read. And in case you're curious about the author and the notes that he or she has in their writings. So this next deck that I'm showing, I use it with Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot. And I usually keep both the decks in here, but since I carry around my fanny pack, and since I've been using the Hawaiian Tarot more, I tend to carry it in my fanny pack. So this deck is the Mana Cards deck. And I got this in a trade with Party with Snacks, who has also traded me the Hawaiian Tarot, Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot, and other decks. And she does include stones, and I love keeping some of them with decks. It's my first pink deck, and it's the sweetest. This is another Hawaiian style deck with the culture in here. This is numbered. There's 44 cards. The cardstock is so nice. It's smooth and it's thin. I tend to like thinner cardstock. I'm trying to get all the decks in here, so I'm sorry if I rush. I'm rushing a little bit. So this is the book. And the book is really interesting because it has stories and some historical things about the Hawaiian culture, as well as the, I don't like saying mythology, but it's like things linked to their spirituality. So the power of Hawaiian wisdom. The next deck that I want to show is another deck that I know I'll be using a lot, and it's one of my favorites too, and it's the Witchbone Tarot by Aubrey Sieb. And I'm so sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. So I got this recently directly from the artist because we traded, and this is the back. The cardstock is amazing. It's smooth and it's thin. This deck is another home deck that I really connect to. It speaks to me so well. I did write an impressions paragraph under the picture on my Instagram and how I felt about it, because it really does have warrior energy. It has darkness bringing in enlightenment. There does feel like there's a balance. It's a healing deck. It's one of those authentic type of being proud of who you are type of decks to me. Love the color scheme, and it does relate to the Morgan. It does feel like it's nostalgic with the type of lighting that's here, and it really does feel like you're walking through a witch's forest, and these meanings just make sense to me. There isn't a lot going on the cards, but it does say so much. And it's nice and primal, and it's such a beautiful deck to read. Ones that you read with ease, at least for me, because I know people have different opinions about the decks that they like. And I do like how she does introduce some of her, what I believe they're animal totems, but I could be wrong. And she uses different symbols and animals multiple times. So it's at 8 minutes. Oh no. I hope, okay, well, I'll probably have to make a part 3. But the next one that I have is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I didn't think that I would be getting this. This is the first edition that I also traded with Party with Snacks. We traded so much. And this is the backing. I'm sorry, I'm rushing. Well, we'll see what 10 minutes brings. And then it has the backings of the cards. It's really thick cardstock and it's smooth. But the reason why I didn't think I would get this is because I wasn't, I like the artwork, but it's not the artwork that I would normally go for, and I'm still getting used to the lines. And sometimes I feel like I get vertigo. But it reads so well. And the lines are beautiful. I just feel like I have to get used to expanding the type of things that I like to see. So it's an animal deck, and it definitely does feel like a primal animalistic deck too. And I did like how Ethany did say it was one of those new classics. It feels like the Rider-Waite-Smith to me, in a way, because I never really connected to it, but I really connect to this. It's definitely a healing deck, and I feel like I'm going to use it a lot. I actually like this card. It's one of my favorite cards. I know people don't like that card for reasons that are understandable, but I do like things that like really hit you. So again, the Wild Unknown, and it's at 10 minutes. So I don't think that I'll be able to show anymore, but I'll probably make a part 3.